Oh, hold on. Take the silence off. So today's what, March 28th, 2022. That's this. Damn, these perps are threatened by me getting a dental cleaning. Like, what the fuck? I'm over here for a cleaning. Oh, that was deep too. And it had a lot of stuff going on. You know, when you really, really need a cleaning. And sometimes it's hard to get an appointment right away. I was like, I definitely need to come in. I called right away. About a week ago. And they had a minute. Well, she overbooks though. The receptionist. The dentist doesn't even come until 12. So it was like a 30 in line. I was early too. Because I live not too far from here, so. You know what? The guy came early to pick me up too. So I was here like an hour and a half. I was by myself, and I sat in the extra waiting room because I didn't want to be near other people when I had a mask. And of course, this man comes in with a red shirt, and he was coughing, and sneezing and blowing his nose. I'm like, oh god. And then he didn't wash his hands. Ugh, oh, Purell. And my driver already did that too. Gross. So yeah, now I have to Purell my money and my wallet. Because where else am I going to put that? You know, and then I have to wash my whole coat. Use the handkerchief instead of tissues. Who the fuck uses handkerchiefs in this day and age? Just look like a morning dove. Hold on. There's like 2 or 3 of them in the tree over there. In the little yard, there was like 2, but then I saw 3. Oh, look, there's one on that window. Over there. One over there. I don't see morning doves. I see them everywhere now. I saw one on the way home. Just in somebody's yard. Oh, nice. One time I had like 6 of them in my backyard, just chilling on the wire. My sister saw a cardinal in the backyard, took a nice picture. So, you know, it's a lot of red cars today while I was waiting in the lobby. And, you know, camouflage. And I got Nikes. This guy had Nike camouflage. Those were cool, actually. Almost everybody passed by with the red color. A lot of cars. Well, a lot of red cars. This on again with the red cars. I mean, what else is new, right? It's cloudy. It rained earlier today. I don't know if it's going to keep raining. Right here. That was the morning that was taking off. It'd be cool if it came on this side. Well, I don't think they want to because there's a live poultry place right down the block here. So I used to take the train here and I was fine with it. And it's not that far of a walk. When I used to take the train, there was no cars. No how you say it? So you get to the point. I know. There was no light. You know, when you're waiting to cross the corner, there was no like traffic light. Oh, here there's no traffic light either. I thought there was one. There's no traffic light right here at this corner. So many times I almost got run over a couple times. That one was like a 4-way street when you get off the train. You walk like about 2 blocks up. Not too bad. But that's how I lost weight back then. I would take the train everywhere or the bus. The ones nowadays they switch the train routes and the bus routes. They're working on on the lines. They're working on the train a lot. They have to put the new, the new train cars. And every train car has to have a camera now. Every single car has a camera. There's a lot of stuff going on. Like a lot of people like stabbing each other, pushing each other off the tracks. A lot of homeless people doing that. That's one of the reasons I don't take the train no more. But the other reason was because John would come here. Fluffy. I would get off the train. Be fine. Nothing would happen. I would go back to the train station, and right before I would cross the street to get to the station, I would see John walking around. I'm like, damn, he just times everything, That's when I saw him all over the place. And he timed, I guess, what time I would get out of the dental office and what time I would get to the train station. And that's second ahead. Like he had that much time in his hands. It was really creepy. So I thought it was the only time that happened. But it became like every 6 months I would get a cleaning and x-rays. Just a regular checkup like everybody else gets it. So then it would be every time. So one time I was going to the train station and this girl, she was asking me for money. I was like, oh. I was like, no, sorry, I don't have, extra money, just enough to get on the train. She goes, oh, okay. And I see John standing behind the steps. Like the steps were, the back of the steps were the opposite way. The guy had to, to cross the street to get to the regular, the steps facing me. So I was at the corner. And he was hiding behind the damn stairs. Are you kidding? And I looked over, I'm like, really? I didn't say anything. I could have, but I didn't. And he forgot that I remembered this chick. When I was friends with him, we used to do stuff together. We used to hang out, right? We would go to each other's house. We would go to the park in my neighborhood. We would go to the park in his neighborhood. We went to the mall a couple times. Just to do something. So one day we went to the mall. He's like, oh, there's a girl that stands in front of the mall asking people for money. She sells stuff. Like she buys stuff and sells it just to pay her bills. He goes, we might see her, and she might ask you for money. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I guess he went there every week. I think he was looking for work, that's why he was there every week. Or he was just being a weirdo. So sure enough, she's there. At least he warned me first, but that was his new supply. There was no way he didn't know her. So I gave her like $2. I wasn't gonna buy perfume off of her. God knows how much she was charging for perfume. And so I gave her like $2. She's like, oh, thank you so much. I'm like, you're welcome. And that's the thing with us empaths, we help people. So, and $2 wasn't anything, It wasn't like $20 or whatever. And so when I saw this same girl hanging out at the train station, and then I saw him hiding, I was like, You really think I wouldn't remember her face? It was the same girl, same exact girl. Same exact one. I was like, you know what? Let me see this type of car service that I can take. And they give it to everybody now, but back then it was only exclusive. You had to fill out paperwork. I found that I qualified, so I did all the paperwork, all that stuff. So now I don't take the train anywhere. I take that here to here or anywhere else. And then if I have enough money to take car service home, or I go straight to Dunkin' to get my coffee. So, and that's why they don't like me too, because I can afford it. I was like, listen, I was down and out for years with PTSD from that shit. So he was following me every fucking place, really. But at least he did that in front of my other friends. Like, he was mad that I made friends. Like, really? We went in this program together to get a job, right? Like a training program. He quit right away, like right away. And I stayed behind. I made some friends. So we all hung out all the time. There was times he followed us to places. I'm like, how the fuck does he know where we were going? So it was crazy how he knew. Like, one time in particular, we went to the Mets game. And we all took the train there. And I didn't know he was on the train. And my friend's wife goes, what the fuck you staring at John? I was like, whoa, what the fuck is he? He was like 2 or 3 seats away from us, playing on a PlayStation. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he stayed there. So he stayed at the street stadium, at the train station. So when we got out, he got out just to stare at us. And I kind of almost forgot what he looked like at that point, but I remember when he finally did get a job. Figures, right? I followed him, that's my problem. So that's why I didn't get anything. My dad had these shirts. These like polo shirts or something. And then they didn't fit him anymore. He would try things on and rip the tags for some reason. So my sister couldn't return anything and get her money back. So I don't know how nobody thought that was evil. That was wrong, that's narcissistic too. So he had a whole bunch of them, and he gave them all to John. So of course, you know, John gets everything free. So now the sirens are coming as I'm talking. Anyway, I saw a police car with the sirens like a block away, but I saw him while I was sitting in the lobby here. They made sure I saw them, but they turned. Because I looked right at them. If I look right at them, they turn around. So he was wearing one of those shirts. It's like, I don't know if he came off of work that day. It was 4th of July. So we had a nice time. The Mets won that day. And we're getting, now this at the end of the game, we're like, ooh, they won, whatever. And he's on the fucking train again. Like, he stayed there at that station all day so he could wait for us to get back on the train and take the train back with us. We're like, oh. So then we get off the one of the stops and take another train, and he stayed in that train station. Like, he got off the train at the same time as us to stay. And then he didn't come back on the next train. So he must have been stalking somebody else. Usually when people stalk you, they stalk more than one person. Hopefully the car service comes. 2 car services out of Boston. I want to coffee. I need to stay awake. I go to sleep in there. Oh, because the freaking car service comes early today of all days. I have to be here till 12:30. They're picking me up at 10:30. So I'm like, how are they opening it? Like, I know the dentists don't come in at that time. So I'm like, alright, I'll sit out here, wait, because it's the next day. You know, it's not raining anymore. And the receptionist happened to be there already, so I waited in this little lobby here. And I always do that. I said, let me just sit here, wait. Because it fills up pretty quick, the other area. But then people don't, you know, they're coughing and sneezing and whatever. So gross. The guy was like annoyed today, the driver. I'm like, dude, he was here like he picked me up at like 10:05. Like, not my problem. You're here early. 10:30 was pickup. I was like, damn, he could have came a little later. 10:45 would have been fine too, because I would have still had an hour to wait. Reception shit a biatch. Total biatch. Or call the dentist. I need like more things done for my dental work. I couldn't speak to the dentist. He was too busy. She couldn't take a message for him. That's your job. The dentist is busy. You take a message from the patient. She's like, I'm hard of hearing. I'm like, okay, but you still should take a message if somebody's asking you to take a message. Fucking annoying. So now I go get my cleaning. I tell him what happened. I was like, maybe you could find out what I could do. And she goes, oh, maybe you could call your primary doctor. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And then she realized the dentist can send me for the CT scan that I do for my tooth. She goes, we can recommend that. I'm like, oh, good. That's what I'm saying. God is good. You know what I mean? And I thanked him right away, too. I'm like, that's him. No way that was not him. God is that quick. Because I've been waiting for months. At least 3 months to find an oral surgeon that has a CT scan. I have to get this dental work done. Just because, if you're predispositioned to having bad teeth, you're still supposed to go to the dentist, find out what's going on, save your damn money, and get your teeth fixed. And I know Perps don't like that, but too fucking bad for them. Because I'm getting my teeth fixed, whether you like it or not. I'm pretty sure they hit my teeth with radiation. Because I did a lot of stuff. And I know a lot of people that don't take care of their teeth at all, and they still have their teeth in their mouth. So, and Perps do that with the dew weapons. They hit all these spots. There's another TI online who said the same thing. He said they always hitting his gums. He had perfectly straight teeth. I did too. And his teeth were starting to become loose. And he takes better care of his teeth than I do. And he doesn't eat any junk food or nothing either. I'm not eating junk food as much as I used to. I have it once in a while now. Like when I go to the store, I'm like, do I really need that in the house? No. So, like right now I could be snacking on a little zebra cake, but I choose not to. Because then you have to buy a whole box of those things. I'm not buying a whole fucking box for one little square that I want. That's why I like when you go to the stores, the delis over there, and you get like the 50-cent bags. You better snack on that, and that's it. That's your whole snack. And that's what I did a little while ago, just to stop myself. I'm like, oh, I want a little something, let me get a 50-cent bag. Just to have a little something, that's it. I am by myself, so I'm not gonna, who am I sharing it with, Nobody else wants to eat it either, so it's better off I don't buy it. So I did buy salad. I bought myself bagged salad. I'm gonna make a nice huge bowl of salad. And that's gonna be like either my breakfast or lunch. That's a good breakfast actually. Nice veggies. Don't buy the low fat, low calorie dressing either because there's a lot of sugar in it. And you just buy the regular natural stuff, the organic stuff. You're good. It's not a lot though, a little bit. Enough to wet the lettuce. So hopefully nothing else happens when I get to Dunkin', but I'll put this video first. I'll go get my coffee. don't know if I'm having anything like a little lunch and then maybe I'll get something like not egg and cheese. Maybe get a muffin or something. I don't know. I'll see. See what they got. Like I said, if I see something, if it's worth recording, I will record it. I was so. They have so many clothing with like goats and obey and like all that kind of stuff. So when you see that stuff too, that's getting something. These just because it's popular don't mean you gotta wear it. You know what I mean? Be your own person. I don't care. I don't care about that I have haters. I would have had haters if I kept up with the trendy anyway. So, oh yeah. So I'm gonna post this video, and I will see you guys at Dunkin'.